The first of our double weekly Torah reading, Hukkat, begins with a description of the laws for purification using the ashes of a red heifer. Following this account, Miriam dies, as it is written in the book of Numbers. And the children of Israel, even the whole congregation, came into the wilderness of Tzin in the first month, and the people abode in Kadesh, and Miriam died there and was buried there. According to the Talmud, the juxtaposition of passages concerning Miriam's death and that of the law of the red heifer infers that just as the red heifer atones, so too does Miriam's death atone for the sins of Israel. The verse telling about her death provides us with an opportunity to investigate Miriam's life and personality in the Bible. The first two times that Miriam appears in the Bible, in chapter 2 of the book of Exodus, she is anonymous. She is merely termed the sister of Moses. This phenomenon of the nameless woman is quite prevalent in the Bible. For example, we do not know the name of Noah's wife, Lot's wife or daughters, Potiphar's wife, Pharaoh's daughter, etc. It is not surprising that women are nameless in the Bible, since it was written from a male viewpoint and for men who are uninterested in women's undertakings. According to Professor Carol Myers, from over 1,000 names in the Bible, only 10% are women's names. In her book, Silencing the Queen, Professor Talila notes that this phenomenon of erasing women's name is prevalent in rabbinic literature, as well as in ancient Greek and Roman historical texts. The end result of this silencing is the elimination of women's role in history. Still, Miriam did merit a name in the Bible, and the first time that her name is mentioned is in the Song at the Sea, Shirat Hayam, where she is called Miriam the prophet. Then Miriam the prophet, Aaron's sister, picked up a hand drum, and all the women went out after her dance with hand drums, and Miriam chanted for them. Based upon the poetic style genre, as well as a Dead Sea Scroll fragment from Shirat Hayam, not found in the Bible, several biblical scholars, such as Frank Moore Cross, David Noel Friedman, have argued that the entire hymn in Exodus 15 should be designated the Song of Miriam, and that only later was this hymn reattributed to Moses. Indeed, the fact that Miriam led the Israelite women in song indicates her high status in leadership in antiquity, as noted by two Jewish philosophers separated by 2,000 years, Philo of Alexandria in the 1st century CE, and Rabbi Adin Steinsaltz in the 20th century. Rabbis and scholars have pointed out that another indication of Miriam's high status is the fact that she is the first woman in the Bible to be termed a prophet. Let us now return to the story of Miriam's death in Hukkat. And the children of Israel, even the whole congregation, came into the wilderness of Tzin in the first month, and the people abode in Kadesh, and Miriam died there and was buried there. Where was Miriam buried? According to this verse, in Kadesh. And where was biblical Kadesh or Kadesh Barnea located? According to some scholars, Kadesh Barnea is located in the Sinai Peninsula. Still, other scholars, based upon Josephus's Jewish antiquities, believe that Kadesh was located at Petra, present-day Jordan, as related by Josephus. And this is what he writes. Then it was that Miriam, the sister of Moses, came to her end. She was buried upon a certain mountain, which they called Sin. When he came to a place which the Arabians esteemed the metropolis, which was formerly called Acre, but now the name of Petra. Ze'ev Vilnai, the well-known Land of Israel scholar, cites another tradition for Miriam's burial place. Jewish pilgrims have identified it with the tomb of biblical matriarchs, Yocheved, Tzipora, and Elisheva, located today on the northern slopes of modern Tiberias. No matter where she is buried today, Miriam has become a Jewish feminist symbol. A cup filled with water, Miriam's cup, representing Miriam's well, is used for feminist Rosh Chodesh rituals and placed on the Passover Seder table. Some women fast on the day of her death, which according to rabbinic tradition is on the 10th of Nisan. Thus, biblical Miriam has become a source for empowering Jewish women today. Shavua Tov from Schechter.